James Willer, Boxing Source here with another video. And this video here is to talk about Caleb Plant and his defense of the IBF Super Middleweight Championship against mandatory contender Vincent Feigenbutz. He was able to get a 10th round stoppage victory over Feigenbutz to retain that IBF Super Middleweight Championship and stay undefeated. But the talk afterwards was about his potential opponents for 2020. After the fight, when he was interviewed, he was calling out the WBC Super Middleweight Champion, David Benavidez. And that is a fight that has been talked about for at least 12 months now, since, Caleb Plant was able to win that IBF Super Middleweight Championship against Jose Uzcategui last year. There was talks about this unification bout coming up, but with the issue that happened with David Benavidez and him being suspended due to his drug use and him being stripped of that WBC championship, the fight couldn't happen last year. Benavidez was able to get that WBC championship back with his win over Anthony Durrell, and now the talks have fired up once again. You had before this particular fight with Caleb Plant and Vincent Feigenbutz that David Benavidez was talking about how Caleb Plant was having these gimme fights against these contenders for that IBF Super Middleweight Championship. You could, check out that article that is on Boxing Scene. But after this performance by Caleb Plant in Nashville, Tennessee, he was like, "Yo, bring on David Benavidez." But there has also been talk about Caleb Plant possibly facing Canelo Alvarez. That is a fight that kind of seems out of the blue, but now it seems like it's within the realm of possibility, since some people have brought this up as a possible matchup for May 2nd over at the T-Mobile Arena. So that is something to look out for, but for the time being, you do have that unification bout that's looming in 2020 between Caleb Plant and David Benavidez, and that is something that I'm, kind of looking forward to. I think both of these guys, are very, very active offensively, through a lot of punches, and it would make for a very, very, very good fight there in the super middleweight division. But we'll see what happens in reference to that particular matchup if it does come to fruition in 2020. But also, like I said, keep a lookout for Caleb Plant being a possible opponent for Saul Canelo Alvarez. That's what I got in this particular topic. You could subscribe to the Boxing Source on YouTube. You could also catch the Boxing Source radio show live Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Blog Talk Radio. Or you could subscribe to the podcast on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, whatever your favorite podcast app is. On that note, folks, I'm out. Peace.